What if you could ask the Creator of all life for a single wish? Not for money, nor power, but for a permanent exit from human suffering. Now imagine the answer wasn't a divine decree. It was a demand to finish a story. This is that story. Lean in, listen closely, and let it unfold. Valmiki began his teaching with a direct declaration. This sacred narrative is meant for anyone who feels trapped in the cycle of worldly existence, anyone who hungers for moksha, total liberation, yet lacks the clarity to attain it. Those who reflect deeply upon this story and use it as a guide will break free from the relentless cycle of rebirth. Speaking to King Arishthanemi, Valmiki revealed the origin of this profound work. Great King, I composed the Ramayana to serve as a stepping stone towards salvation. Just as the ocean reveals its hidden treasures to those who seek them, I imparted this sacred story to my devoted and wise student, Bharadwaj. Bharadwaj then recited the epic before Lord Brahma, the creator of all life. This filled the divine creator with bliss, and he offered Bharadwaj any boon he wished. But Bharadwaj did not ask for wealth or power. Instead, he asked, Lord of all creation, please grant me the knowledge of the path, so that all people may free themselves from suffering. Lord Brahma replied, Return to your teacher Valmiki and urge him to complete the Ramayana. By hearing this epic, humanity will find its way past all difficulties, just as Ram's bridge allowed men to cross the sea to Lanka. Shortly after, Lord Brahma himself appeared at Valmiki's hermitage alongside Bharadwaj. Overjoyed, Valmiki offered the Creator all due reverence. Lord Brahma looked upon the sage and urged him for the sake of all living beings. Great Valmiki, do not abandon your task. Continue your efforts until the Ramayana is perfect in every way. Through this work, countless souls will transcend the cycle of life and death, just as a sturdy ship carries travellers across a stormy sea. And with that final command, Lord Brahma vanished in an instant, like a single wave melting back into the vast ocean. Awestruck, Valmiki turned to Bharadwaj and asked him to repeat the Creator's exact words. Bharadwaj confirmed the divine instruction, explaining that the text was ordained to help humanity cross samsara, the vast, turbulent ocean of worldly existence. Then Bharadwaj posed the ultimate question, the very core of our shared human dilemma. Tell me, Bharadwaj pleaded, how did Ram and his brother Bharat manage to live with such strength and wisdom in a world so full of trial? How did Shatrugna, Lakshman, the exalted Sita, and all who followed Ram handle their lives here on earth? Help me understand how they overcame life's bitter challenges so that I may follow their example and guide others to do the same. Moved by Bharadwaj's earnest quest for truth, Valmiki resolved to fulfill the divine mandate. Listen attentively, Valmiki said. I will explain everything. This sacred teaching will clear away avidya, the deep-seated veil of ignorance that clouds the human mind. You are wise, Bharadwaj, but to be free, you must follow the example of the serene and noble Ram, keeping your mind detached from worldly ties. Valmiki revealed that through these teachings, Ram's entire inner circle, Lakshman, Bharat, Satrughna, Sita, King Dasarat, and the great seers Vasistha and Vamdev attained Gyan, the highest non-dual knowledge. Even the ministers, warriors, and counsellors lived with absolute contentment, their minds disciplined and free from the grip of worldly attachments. Notice the core of Valmiki's realization. These figures lived in the world, faced immense trials, and bore heavy burdens, yet they remained entirely untouched by turmoil. My son, Valmiki urged, when you fully understand how these noble beings lived and thought, how they acted without selfish desire, you too will be liberated from the turmoil of worldly concern. Freedom does not come from escaping the world, but from cultivating a generous and selfless heart. Liberation is not a distant shoreline to reach, but the sudden dropping of a veil. When you align your mind with truth and let go of selfish attachment, grief dissolves and suffering fades away, leaving only the untroubled, timeless bliss of your true nature.